Today is the day. Today is the day. Hello and welcome to Azur Lane Meta. If after this video you want to help support the channel, please check out my affiliate store at kit.co/Azur Lane Meta. Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of this channel. A year ago today, I created this channel and started my YouTube journey. And yeah, I was kind of debating whether or not I was going to do it based on when I started actually creating content for the channel. As you can see here, it's not necessarily a year since my first video, but we went with the actual creation of the channel. Wow, I've come a long way since making this first video. Anyway, I really thought about having this video be a year in review video. That's what I had planned for my 1-year anniversary, because in my first year of being a new YouTuber, I watched a lot of other YouTubers make kind of their first year review and tips and things like that. And I'm a numbers guy, so I kind of want to delve into some of the analytics and stuff. And that's really what I wanted to do, and that's actually what we are going to do, but some of my patrons kind of hijacked this video. I have a donation link here, and there are a ton of you super generous patrons that have, helped me make this channel as great as it is. Actually, I'm going to read them off real quick. Tasty, Arcan, ASG, G-Man, Clefairy, Commander, Orlando, David, DKF, Dirk, Dionysus, Diosynus, Dirix, Arukuk, Joan, Jordan, Kiyo, Taka, Inok, Malum, Mr. Mo, Micah, Nuvasion, Pudding, Rushias, Penta, Solax, Wombat Man, Yahami, Night Armor. Sorry for butchering all those names. But anyway, super big thanks to them. Actually, one of the donors, the leader of the SEAL squad, if you know who I'm talking about, is actually wanted to help me get the 10K before 10K. If you guys don't know what that is, well, on my 5,000 subscriber video, I created a challenge to see if we could get to 10,000 subscribers before I got 10,000 exercises in the game Azur Lane. And we're pretty close. They were pretty much tracking pretty even most of the time, but with a little bit of the lull in Azur Lane content in the month of October, we've fallen maybe a week behind or so. So he thought he would pony up and help in the race for 10K before 10K. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I will do an hour stream for every 1,000 subscribers that I get once I hit the 10,000 exercise mark. So if we get to 11,000 subscribers, I will do an 11-hour stream. And a lot of my patrons are super excited for that. And so hopefully you can help get us there. Anyway, before I get into the whole video about the year in review, I know a lot of you don't care too much about that and clicked on this video because the thumbnail said free giveaway. And that is going to be happening, and I'm going to timestamp that in the description. So if you just want to skip to that, that's fine, I guess. I'll be giving away approximately $75 worth of gift cards in this video, or telling you about that. And then I'll also be telling you how you can get codes to get Steam games as well. So jump to that timestamp if you're really interested. But I'll tell you a secret. Real SEAL Squad members watch the whole video. All right, as you can see here, we have a little over 500,000 views in this first year. And we are 3/4 of the way to 10,000 subscribers. And we're just going to go here and just kind of talk about how I started. We started obviously with some update videos here, some build a fleet videos here, and some guides as well, and some meta analysis. This was really the first big video that I actually made on my channel. I know this one has more views and some of these other ones, but at the beginning, this was definitely the first one that kind of popped off. I mean, you can see it's not really popped off, honestly. It's popped off relatively, and the reason why this one's not evergreen content. All the other videos, these are evergreen. So these are still getting views to this day. Whereas this one, because I've literally updated this series every month, this video is not really relevant anymore. Like, there's no reason to really go watch that video anymore. And it's getting like no views. I mean, we can probably go look at how many views it's getting. Yeah, here we go. This video has gotten 2 views in the last 2 days. Yeah, this video is pretty much dead because I've made updates. While those other views are continuing to get like thousands of views because they still have relevant content in them, but this pretty much got all of its 1,000 views pretty early into its lifespan. Anyway, you can see here how we got the views, and it's really like how it doesn't even show the videos, but this is the whole year. This is lifetime, which is actually, it shouldn't actually be any different. Yeah, see, 365 days is pretty much identical. Oh, it's gonna, yeah, basically I think it's 1 day different just because of it not counting the latest day, but generally it's the whole year. Today is the anniversary day. Yeah, my first video view day was 43 views. That's where we started. 43 views, and the next day was 15. And yeah, that day I got 4 views. So starting off real hot there. Actually, we didn't get I mean, this was the first big spike here. I'm pretty sure this is the Namagiru video, or the meta analysis video somewhere around here. But this is a spike. I think my first like 1,000 view video is it's probably here. Yeah, it's here. All the way in February. So like literally 3 months later, with this Northern Overture video, which is kind of the first time that I did an update abridged, kind of a more edited version of the video and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of there. This is actually probably the most popular video on my channel. It's just gotten so much length in terms of being evergreen. Actually, I'm going to be doing an update on this video very soon because there are a few changes now, but I'm going to be doing better. This was basically me talking for 50 minutes on Tier Maker, basically just giving my advice, but it has a lot of relevant information. Not too much has been changed, honestly. Like my new update is going to have some of the new ships and some of the tiers get moved around, but mostly most of the information in this is still pretty good. But it's just a 50-minute podcast, so hopefully the next time that I do this, it's not going to be a complete eyesore there. But it's actually consistently got views. In fact, until literally like a couple of days ago, it was the most popular video on my channel, and I guess it can be a meme now because this is now the most popular video on my channel. Come on, guys, really, this one? Like any other one, but this one, gosh. All right, well, yeah, but yeah, that video was not actually a big spark at the beginning. Oh, that was so close. I remember this because I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit 1,000 in a day, and didn't quite get there, and I was a little disappointed. But now, if a video doesn't have 1,000 videos in a day, that's kind of a bust here. So growth. I know some of you might be wondering the 6.4 million impression things. That's basically how many people have seen my thumbnails. That's kind of the best way to think about this number. It's not exactly that, but if someone sees my thumbnail, it pretty much gets in here. And anyway, we'll continue down the road. Basically this road here, kind of a lot of experimentations, not so many great things. I remember this video. This is an anime music video that I spent way too much time on just to do as a celebration, and I still go back and watch it because I super enjoy it. But as you can see, not very popular, which is fine. I enjoy, but yeah, a lot of this is experimentation, working with kind of, getting into video editing. My thumbnails are questionable. Look at that thumbnail. Wow, that's a great thumbnail. Look at me. Oh boy. Getting better. This year, I think, is the last video I've ever had under 1,000 views, which is back 7 months ago. So let's keep that streak going, guys. Gotta watch this video. Keep that streak going. But yeah, we actually started live streaming here 6 months ago. This is in April. And that actually coincided with right around when I actually got monetized. So for me, it took 5 or 6, it's under 6 months. So like 5.5 months or so before I got approved for monetization. Also around that time, I got sponsored by the distributor of the game, Yostar. So that was really cool. That's this video right here. That was 6 months ago. And they weren't my first sponsor. My first sponsor actually came in probably in February around here, which was BlueStacks. And actually, technically, my first sponsor was this video, but it's that's a Discord community. I actually completely forgot about that video. That's a good video, kind of. Good for the time. Anyway, back to the grind. So we actually kind of see that the first big pop here is when I actually start doing my PvP guides. That's kind of what this channel was building up to when I started doing meta-analyses and build a fleet videos, was to these PvP guides. And these guys took me a long time to make. They were like, I wanted to make them great. And so this was definitely a case where I was like I think I started making that in December. I really think I started making that in March is when I got it done. I mean, I was doing other videos obviously as I went and kind of working on it on the side, but yeah, that's probably 3 months. I mean, part of that was due to my inexperience with video editing, but and just trying to learn some new things there, but definitely, yeah. And then this video actually surprisingly really popular. And we kind of stayed stagnant once here. One of the things about YouTube is interesting is like you get this pop and then you kind of just drift back down. That's part of the YouTube grind I see. Here we go with here's the last giveaway, or the first giveaway that we've actually ever done on the channel. We've done a couple gem giveaway videos and some other giveaways as well. We done the advanced PvP guide, which, you know, they don't look like big bumps when they come out. They're just like little bumps when the videos come out. Yeah, streaming was actually something that I was a little bit nervous about, but actually once I got the hang of it, once I got used to it, I'm actually really excited. It started because it just kind of gets me a little bit more connected to you guys and whatnot. And then here's the big one is this video right here. So in May, we got the Chinese anniversary stream, and I got a kind of translated version of it and summarized it. And this is kind of when my channel took an interesting addition into the breaking news kind of section of just trying to figure out like what's coming next. And this is obviously a data mine. We've kind of worked into data mines so that people can know early what sort of content they want to spend their money on. And like they should prepare for. And that's really what these two, and that's kind of the breaking news section. And you can see there's a big jump, and you can see a lot of these spikes are going to be those breaking news sections. It's kind of a interesting phenomenon. It's definitely that's the most stressful type of videos. Like a lot of those videos are, you get information at like, 10 p.m. and then, you pull an all-nighter to get the video done and out the next morning or afternoon. And yeah, those are nuts, but you guys really enjoy them. So as long as real life cooperates, we're going to keep doing those as well, because I think they're actually really helpful. Then at the end of May, we had the Azur Lane Content Creator Championship. This was possibly one of my favorite and least favorite videos to put together combined. This was the first collab I ever had with a bunch of other creators. Actually, I basically found a lot of creators that watched videos, or a bunch of creators that had their same viewership watch my videos and said, hey, let's get together and do a little trivia game. It was a little bit mixed of game mechanics and history. And recording with these people was so much fun. We had over 10 hours of recording, and that recording process was probably one of my favorite times, just getting to know them. We actually had 2 other videos with collabing with these same creators later on, and we kind of had this little creator circle where we bounced things off each other. And so I'm really glad we did it. It kind of makes the Azur Lane content creator community a little bit closer. At least we have open dialogues with each other. So I had a lot of fun with that video, at least in that part. Editing that video was a disaster. I mean, you can imagine 10 hours of footage to comb through and then edit it. That was awful. That was an awful 2 weeks of editing, not going to lie. And so it's kind of like this make or break. Man, it was so much work on the editing side, but so much fun on the recording side. It's also sponsored by Kaozia. It's an acrylic art charm place. Really cool. They don't sponsor this video, but I super appreciate that she sponsored that competition, and I actually have an art acrylic charm of hers, and they're two-sided. They look really cool. They're actually pretty high quality. They're obviously a little big, so they're mostly for collecting for artistic purposes, and not something you're gonna put like a key on or anything. But mine still holds up very nicely, and yeah, I really like those. I'm happy with that sponsorship. I like very happy with the product that I have. Then we had some improved thumbnails, much more improved thumbnails. Thank you, G-Man. And then yeah, we see there's more news, like PR3 gets revealed. I think Nagato is here, and then we get another data mine, and we got some announcements. We also started doing a little bit more interview videos. I also have a playlist together of all the videos I have done with guests. So if you're ever interested in that, we started to do that a little bit more after that content creator thing, and just kind of, you know, interacting more with the community. This is once again after I started streaming and things like that. That just kind of gets you more involved with people in the community. And then we hit the anniversary event. The Chinese anniversary event went off great, but the EN anniversary event went even greater. We actually got sponsored by YoStar again. They reached out to us, which was super nice, and I decided to make a whole nother kind of video with a bunch of other creators, kind of documenting, you know, how they got started and all that sort of thing. So if you ever wanted to know about other Azur Lane creators and you want to know any information about them, that's still a great watch, actually. And yeah, that was also another giveaway that we were able to do there, and we got some recaps and whatnot. And that's this big spike right here. And then you know, because the CN and the EN live stream anniversary events went so well, we decided to do the one for the JP one, because why not? Which I think is, where is it? It's right here, this one right here. And that one went off pretty well. This spike right here. And in between here, we had Operation Siren. That's actually another big popular section I have that actually isn't out yet. It's projected to come out in December if all the tests in the beta go well and whatnot. But we got some leaked beta server footage, and we're able to kind of give you guys an update of what you can expect and what you should prepare for. Maybe I think we have a meta video too as well. So that's been a lot of I'm super hyped for that. And so if you don't know what that is, definitely go watch that stuff. I create a lot of videos on that. And then we obviously had the anniversary event, which went pretty well, and some of the standard stuff. But then we had our little lull here. This is basically when simultaneously Azur Lane decided that we were going to take a break from content, which I'm not complaining about. We needed it. We needed some time to break back in the resources. So thank you for that break. And at the same time, Genshin Impact just blew up. So you could see kind of that lull, and that's really just less people searching Azur Lane at that point. But yeah, that's really, and then we bring ourselves to today. I've actually made some other content, but we're gonna go back to the Azur Lane content. I think let me pull this out here. I have basically kind of what you can expect next here on this channel. We have our meta analysis video that's long overdue. We're gonna be fitting 2 of them in this month, hopefully. And then we're gonna be doing some build a fleet videos, because those are pretty popular. I think we're gonna pick those back up again. I have my Shinano 120 maxed enhanced already, and I'm just waiting for 200 affinity, because then I can officially say that no Shinano in the world is better than mine. It's only as good or worse every other Shinano. So I want to wait to make that Shinano video. We also have another one out there. I'm not going to spoil too much. We're going to have an update to the tier list, PvP tier list, because, you know, it's been 9 months or something like that. And then that's also part of a community project that I've been working with. So I'll probably talk more about that in the future. And we got maybe new guild content. There's a lot of stuff. The schedule is, I always feel like I'm behind because I feel like there's so much to cover. So here we're looking at the different types of traffic sources. Browse features here, I'll just let you read it from them. The homepage and the subscription feed basically. So this is like YouTube mostly recommending your content through those features. This is always probably your most amount of views you're going to be getting, but it's not really that big of a share for newer creators. It gets bigger as your channel gets bigger. Primarily when you're new, YouTube search is your best way when you optimize for SEO. So over time, the browse feature percentage goes up and YouTube search tends to go down. External, this is going to be kind of like your Reddit, your Discord, and things like that. Channel pages is just that, that people who click on videos through my channel. Suggested videos is that right hand side of the bar. So obviously when you're watching a video, they give you suggested videos on the right side. That's what those are. So that's really where a lot of the traffic's coming from. External, I guess external counts Google search. That's where majority of it comes. Finally, if you actually search my channel name, you will now actually get served a lot of videos from my actual channel, which is nice. Reddit, good amount of click through from that, and Discord as well. Facebook is interesting. I've never been on Facebook with this channel, so it's kind of interesting. Apparently some groups in Facebook are sharing my videos or something like that. And playlists, YouTube search. This is obviously people searching. These are the keywords that I show up under. This obviously makes sense. I would hope that people who search that are there. And as with most channels, your top recommended videos, the top videos that will get you more views are your own videos. Like most of my videos get views from each other. Like that's kind of like the best way. And that's pretty standard across most YouTube channels. So this is watch time. Basically, it kind of just pretty much mirrors views for the most part, except when I have like really long videos, like this video was pretty long, and you can see that spike. It's kind of interesting because you're fighting for like 4,000 so long. I remember like being in this range and just being like, I need 4,000, I need 4,000, I need 4,000, and it was just a long grind. And then like what this week I got 4,000 in this 1 week right here. It's just, that's just kind of how YouTube works, ironically. Like some of these videos are almost 4,000 by themselves. This video might be 4,000 by itself come next year, just based on how it's currently tracking. Subscribers are kind of interesting. They don't always match views, but they tend to mirror it a little bit better. Certain video, like there are certain spike videos. Hopefully this video is another spike video. But yeah, this is kind of how subscribers have moved along. This is kind of where we lost some ground on the 10K before 10K challenge. So because we get about 15 exercises per day. That's the rate that we do it. So every day that we're over 15, that's good. That means we're that's the bare minimum. Obviously, we have to track a little bit. So, we want to be around that 40 range because then we can catch up. But like these 15 days, this is kind of where we lost that ground. A lot of you don't have notifications on. One of the things I really like to view here is what other videos people are watching. Typically, unless it's Azur Lane content, which is the most popular, it tends to be related games like Arknights or Genshin Impact, or it tends to be VTubers. That's actually how I got to find out about that is stuff, is because I check this a lot to see what you guys are watching, kind of what is popular. This is actually how I find a lot of the other creators. Like when I first invited a bunch of the people to do collab, looking through this, you can see obviously Azur Lane, Azur Lane, I think that's Arknights. Let's see more. Yeah, this is all basically kind of Azur Lane stuff. I think, what is this? This is a anime related channel, I think, and some VTubers. So we typically just get to see what you guys are all watching, and sometimes I go and check that out when you guys aren't telling me what it is on Discord. Not a lot of you are subscribed, less than 30% of you. So we definitely need that a lot of you guys who are watching this video to subscribe. That helps. Audience, well, we're not all male, but we're pretty heavily male here, between 18 and 35 males. That's pretty much the audience that we are, which kind of expected given the content that we cover here, being gotcha game, Azur Lane. But we do actually carry a little bit older audience here. 10% for that 35 to 45 range is actually more than I would have expected, to be honest. And if you are in the comment section and you are part of this 65 plus group, definitely let me know, because that is hilarious. I want to know who's 65 plus and watching my videos. Anyway, where are you guys? Let's figure out where you guys are. We actually will pop over to this so we can get a more detailed view here. Obviously, a majority of you guys are from the US, the Philippines, and Indonesia. So we got a good chunk of Southeast Asia, actually, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand. Some people from Australia. That's not really Southeast Asia, but somewhat close to that area. North America, obviously, Canada. I think I saw Mexico. Yeah, makes sense. And then Europe as well, Germany, the UK, obviously the two most popular, Russia. And that's actually why I always struggle to find stream times, because you're all like 6 hours apart, all in 3 different time zones. So every stream I do can only really be friendly for like 2 groups of you, except for those who love to be awake and have insomnia, which seems to be a lot of you. So actually, one thing that's kind of interesting here is if you look at the difference in percentage between views and watch time, so that means that you're watching the videos more if your watch time percentage is higher than the view percentage. These are going to be countries that are primarily Western countries that speak English that have the highest difference. The US, we see the UK, we see Australia also sees kind of this difference. Canada also, I don't know how I missed that one, but they all see kind of this view duration that goes longer. The only one that's probably, I'm sorry, Canada's here, but the only one that's actually probably against this is Germany. They obviously speak German, but a lot of people in Berlin speak English very well. So I don't know if that plays into a role. In case, and then obviously if you look at countries that aren't primarily, English speaking, we got like Vietnam, which is significantly lower. We see Russia's lower, Thailand, even like Indonesia is like significantly lower than the US or something like that. So kind of interesting that the people who are in Western culture, English speaking countries tend to stick around longer. I don't know, just kind of a side note. But if you guys want to know who sticks around the longest on my videos, it is the 280 Bulgarians. So yeah, thanks guys. So this is kind of a fun little view by the just of each video and kind of how it's performing, so you guys can kind of give it a sense. I think I ordered it, by subscribers here, and that's pretty neat. So now we're gonna go and explain the giveaway and how I'm going to be giving away about $75 approximately in gift cards. They're going to be Google Play gift cards, which means you can spend it on gems in Azur Lane, you can spend it on Primo gems in Genshin Impact, or you can buy literally anything else on the Google Play Store. In order to redeem it, you do in fact need to have a Google account, which and then you probably want to have like an Android phone to actually spend it on the Google Play Store. So you're going to need that. And you have to actually be in a country that accepts the Google Play cards. So this is kind of an example. I'm not sure if all these will work. I know the ones to the US will work. I'm pretty sure the ones to most of Europe will work. But just be a note that like there's a chance that if you're watching this video and you end up winning and you're from Iran, I can't send you the money. So if for some reason we can't get this to work out for you, we will re-roll it for somebody else. Probably on the Discord server, I'll do a re-roll, or I'll just re-roll it from here. Yeah, we'll just re-roll it, pick a new winner, somebody who we can get it to. And obviously the denominations here are all different. So I'm looking about $25 US per gift card, but like you can see like 25 Canadian dollars is the denomination. That's not necessarily equivalent. 25 euros is is not necessarily equivalent. Some of these denominations are like, I think Australian doesn't even have like, so it's going to be the closest one in your country's denomination. So that's why I say approximately $25, depending on where you guys are when you win. You obviously need to have your Google Play account be in the country that you're currently in for it to work. But once you have all that, that works. And now I was just thinking about this. Actually, people that play on Apple, people that have an iPhone and play on the iOS, can actually kind of get these redemption rewards as well, even though typically it'd be people who are using Android and playing Azur Lane. And I wasn't really planning on having any promotional content in here, but it just works out perfectly. BlueStacks sponsors my channel. Basically, I have an affiliate link in almost every description of every video that this channel receives a commission on if you download Azur Lane through it. So if you do need BlueStacks, you can download it. It allows you to play an Android game on your computer in case you don't want to play it on your phone. The reason I bring it up is it's going to have an Android account and then have it log in with your Gmail account, or have you create one if you don't when you do create that system. And by doing that, you actually would have access to redeem these Google Play cards. And if you have your Azur Lane account linked through a Twitter or something, which you should do for free, it's easy. And anyway, if you do that, then you can actually port your game into BlueStacks, and you can play on BlueStacks and your iPhone and on the same account. It's not an issue. And you can redeem the Google Play cards for your gems in Azur Lane, and then on the BlueStacks emulator, and then you can get them. So wasn't really planning on actually giving a plug to them, but it actually is super relevant for people who are on Apple. Also, in addition to all the giveaway gift cards, we're going to be giving away 3 of $25 gift cards, basically, approximately. And we're going to also be giving away a bunch of just codes for games on Steam. This is going to be on the Discord. It's at discord.gg/Azur Lane Meta. And if there'll be a link in the description for that too if you want to join. There's plenty of different things on here. We get a bunch of bots that can help you play the game. We have a bunch of people that can help you in the meta discussion set channel if you have any questions about the game. There's a bunch of other channels and stuff that can actually help you guys play the game better or just hang out, honestly. But the giveaway channel is probably what you guys are care about. We've given away gems and stuff in the past here to all these different people and other giveaways. But this week and last week, we've been giving away Steam codes. We've got a couple of them. Actually, there's currently one going on as we speak here. All you got to do is come in here and you just click this party emote on the giveaway and you'll be entered. And when this ends in 2 days, it will edit the thing to declare the winner. So you can actually come play for this game if you want this Steam code. We have a couple more too that are going to be coming out next week as well. So if you are in the Discord server, I'll basically be pinging people when we do giveaways if you're interested in that and whatnot. So let's talk about how you can enter for the gift cards. So the gift cards are being donated by our SEAL Squad mascot in an effort to get a little bit of drive for the 10K for 10K. So how you can enter the raffle for the first gift card. There are going to be 3 ways that you can win. You can win all 3 of them. So you can enter one of them and have 1 chance to win, or you can enter 3 of them and have 3 chances to win. I'm not going to, if you win twice, you win twice. I really don't think you'll win twice, but the option's out there. So there's going to be like 3 separate raffles. So the first one is you have to be publicly subscribed, and publicly subscribed by default on YouTube, when you subscribe to somebody, it's private. So you do have to go change it to be publicly subscribed. When you are publicly subscribed, you show up on this list. This is the list of how I'm basically going to determine the winner. When you are publicly subscribed, on a video, I can actually sort by you guys. You'll actually have this nice little mark next to your name that actually tell me how long you've been publicly subscribed. And this is how I will enter you into the raffle. So you need to comment on this video after being publicly subscribed to enter. So I'll basically go on this video, I'll sort it by public subscribers, and everyone who on their first comment on this video, I will enter you guys. You'll have a chance to win. And yeah, that's basically how we're going to do it, is you have to comment on this video. You can comment really anything. How about this? We'll have you guys comment what you want to see me do on this channel in the next year. And I guess if you think I'm doing everything perfect and you have no suggestions for me, I guess you can say what you liked that I did last year. What was your favorite thing that I did last year? And maybe we can continue to do that going forward or something like that. So just, trying to get some constructive criticism, or just feedback. Doesn't necessarily have to be criticism, but just feedback on what I can improve upon. That'd probably be the most beneficial if you're commenting. And yeah, so we're gonna randomly pick somebody basically from the comments who is publicly subscribed on this video. That's not the only way you can win in the second giveaway. So the other thing that you want to do if you want to win or have a second chance at winning is my Twitter account. I have a Twitter account here, and basically I just tweet a lot of updates about the game. Not really a lot. I don't think I fled you guys. Obviously, I also tweet the videos when my videos come out and retweet kind of relevant stuff. But generally, this is kind of what I'd call, I'm trying to get the most relevant news to you guys about Azur Lane, and just kind of if you are interested in that sort of stuff. I really am just trying to get that information out as quickly as possible. Like when I don't have enough time to make a video, or maybe there's not enough content to make a video, I'll just tweet on here information that I come across. Sometimes I'll do giveaways, or really just other people doing giveaways. Make sure you guys have awareness and chances to win. Anything that I would, as a player, really want to know that you might miss if you're not always watching. That's kind of the stuff that I tweet on this account and whatnot, as well as my own videos, but most of my videos are in that category as well. So obviously it's not on here right now, but there will be a tweet here that will be pretty clear and obvious of which tweet it is to enter the raffle. And when it is on here, after this video goes live, you're going to want to heart the tweet, you're going to want to retweet the tweet, and then you're going to want to follow this account. I can see when you do all three, people who do all three on that specific tweet are going to be entered into the raffle, and we're going to randomly pick one person to win that as well. And the final one, this one is actually going to be based on my next stream. I'm going to actually be giving it away on the next stream that I have. I think we don't have it scheduled for sure, because I have to make sure that it's with my schedule, but it's probably going to be the 20th, the Friday the 20th, or Saturday the 21st. I'll let you guys know here. I usually let people know on my community tab as soon as I know. I also have on my Twitter, I give 24-hour notifications before I stream. So if you guys are following my Twitter and you are subscribed to my channel, you should get notified with plenty of time in order to see if you can make it. And I'll be giving away the third $25 gift card on that stream. So that's 3 that we're going to be giving away. And in case you guys don't know the time frame for the giveaway, I was going to make it Thanksgiving, but then I realized that me and my girlfriend are probably going to be celebrating with my family. So that means I'm probably going to be busy that day and not going to be actually logged into YouTube. So let's make it the end of the month. Let's make it the last day of November. So on December 1st, it'll be closed. December 1st at midnight, we'll do server time, which is what, Mountain Time right now? I think it's Mountain Time. We'll do the server time for Azur Lane, which I think is Mountain Time now. And it's UTC -7. And then, and that will, at the midnight crossing into December 1st, is when I will check the tweet and the YouTube comments. So that gives you guys about, 2-3 weeks? That gives you guys about 3 weeks to actually enter, get plenty of people in here. So yeah, if you are watching this video much later, then unfortunately the giveaway is concluded. and hopefully you'll be interested in some of the earlier metrics that we showed. But you can always join the Discord, and we'll give away stuff in the future on there. I'll definitely announce a bunch of stuff there. So if you are coming a little bit later, I guess you can do that. But if you're here before December 1st, then you can just literally comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and retweet that tweet, and then you can show up for my next stream as well, and you can literally get potentially gift card money. I mean, to buy gems of any game or buy a different game. I don't care what you use it for, although it would be interesting if you told me what you used it for. Yeah, that's another thing you could comment in the video, what you would use your $25 for. All right, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all the support in this first year. Good luck in all of the little raffles that are happening. I hope they're a little bit of fun. And I guess the last thing I'll mention here is I will give away a fourth $25 gift card if we meet the 10K before 10K, which is 10,000 subscribers on this channel before I reach 10,000 exercise attempts on my main account in Azur Lane. If that happens, I will do an hour stream for every 1,000 subscribers. So if it's 12,000, 12 hours. And during that stream, if it happens, so this is an if, I will also give away another $25 gift card during that stream. So if you subscribe to the channel and you comment, that gives you a chance to win $25. It also gives you a chance to be notified to go to the stream that I'm having, then my next stream, which will guarantee have the $25 gift card. And then it will actually also contribute to the 10K that we need to have an additional stream with another 25K giveaway. So there's really no reason not to subscribe.